We've been doing a study since 2023. August 2023, we've been doing a study on the book of Proverbs. Right, we started August 2023 and we're still there. We're presently in chapter 7 of Proverbs, of the book of Proverbs. Right, we closed on verse 9 before we went on a break, so we're going to continue here from verse 10. In verse 9, we close on a topic, the vows of the evil one, the craftiness of the evil one, the tricks of the evil one, the tools of the evil one, the ammunition of the evil one, the trappings of the evil one. And when if those trappings walk in our life, we'll begin to see the things that it results in from verse 10 as we look at the finishing verses of Proverbs chapter 7. We're going to take it from verse 10 to verse 20, and we'll look at a topic, the law of attraction. The law of attraction. That's what we're going to use. How to attract the things that you want in your life in 2025. That's what we're going to be looking at as we look at Proverbs chapter 7, verse 10 to 20. From verse 10, it begins to tell us the results of being entrapped by the wiles of the evil one. Remember, we mentioned 4 wiles of the evil one. One was being simple-minded. If you're simple-minded, the devil has got you. If you're simple-minded, the devil has got you. Simple-mindedness is not of God, it's of a devil. Another word for being simple-minded is to be religious. The devil has corrupted people, has convinced people that religion is of God. It's a lie from a devil, it's a lie from a pit of hell. Religion is not of God. Religion is not of God. And Jesus teaches us in John chapter 4, he tells us that God is not seeking for religion. The woman he met at the well was seeking for religion. He says, our fathers have told us that this is where this is where they should worship, at this mountain, But the Israelites said it's at Jerusalem. She was conflicted with the religiosity of serving God. But Jesus made her know it has nothing to do with the religion. It has to do with a heart of worship. It has to do with a heart of worship. It has to do with a sincerity of purpose, the sincerity of heart towards God. It has to do with a oneness, one-on-one with God. It has to do with facing God, not going through practices, not going through rituals, not being behind the veil, but going beyond the veil. Religion seeks the veil. Religion does not want to meet with God directly, because religion wants to enjoy sin and just use religion as a compensation, as an excuse to do sin. God is not looking for that. God is looking for our 100%. Right? He's looking for our 110%. The first commandment is that we should worship the Lord our God with our everything. God will not take anything less than your everything. If you don't give God your everything, it's not good enough. The first commandment is that we should love the Lord your God with all your strength, with all your mind, with everything that you have, with your will. Everything that you have is what it takes, the minimum it takes to worship God. God will not take anything less. God will not take half worship. God will not take you having given him the whole of your heart, but holding back a certain portion is as good as saying no to God. God wants everything. Anything less than everything is not good enough to serve God. Religion says, yes, you can give God some and keep some. You can give God some and keep some. That's what religion says. But religion is deception. Religion is the worship of a devil, not the worship of God. The worship of God involves everything. God says everything. God says everything. If you don't give God your everything, you're not worshiping. So even as we cross over from 2024 here into 2025, we need to settle our mind to give God everything. Anything less is not good enough for our God. God bless you. My time is up. We're going to go into this topic and look at the law of attraction, how to attract all that you want into your life, how to attract all that you want in 2025 into your life. That's what we're going to be looking at as we look at Proverbs chapter 7, verse 10 to 20. God bless you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for spending this time with me.